was a whole. Well, Punk is pissy. There you go.
Is he pissy?
He is.
How says who?
Yeah, he seemed like he was
Say
pretty
me.
Did you
calm.
not
Cool,
watch the
collected.
scrums, Cal?
No, yeah, but I'm talking about Monday. He didn't look pissy talking to Tamina.
Oh no, he wasn't pissy.
Hmm.
But he's a naturally pissy guy.
Yeah.
I'm talking Raw
I think that's why.
Monday. I mean,
You said what?
I think this nigga is on the Punk PR, like try to rehab his image tour.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he's
That's
trying
what I
to
said.
fix
it
it.
was a publicity stunt. That's what people are saying.
I ain't gonna say
I don't
publicity
think so.
stunt for
There you
TV.
go. Kyle.
I think he's trying to give the image because he found out that people were right. You are a jerk. You are, you know what I mean? You're not a nice person. People don't like you. Right. And now he's trying to like, well, maybe people are right. And I feel like he got on the plane with them niggas and
Is that official? Is that
No.
confirmed?
no,
No.
it's not confirmed.
Okay.
But he came through and because it wasn't him back there wilding out.
Right.
Word is, as soon as they asked him to go, he went.
He said, "All right, no
He's
problem."
like, "Oh, all right, my bad. All right, my bad. I ain't know."
Yeah, I agree with Cuz. I think that he's trying to repair some shit. You know what I mean? Because eventually, you know that your shit is over.
What they say, the same people you pass going up, you gotta pass
You
going
gotta
back down.
on the way down. But the thing was, and it's a point in time when you realize who you are.
Right.
Like you
Right.
you know that you're not what you think you were.
Facts.
You if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So
But I don't think narcissists work like that. I think
Oh.
narcissists are just narcissists,
Mm.
and they like to push narratives. And this probably was this apology tour, but I don't think he realized and came to a come to Jesus moment. I think
Yeah.
he's just probably trying to use this as a ploy because nobody's home on Saturdays.
Nobody is home on Saturday. This is a tough night to sell.
Nobody, there's too much wrestling out already.
But again, wait, Mimi, not to cut you off, but it was the fight this past Saturday. It was the fight, Lakers game, Devils game. AEW had a show. It was like 4, 5, 6 things going on one Saturday night.
Hold on. I don't mean to cut you
Go ahead.
or Mimi off.
No. You're
But
good.
like
I
Cuz
didn't mean to cut you off.
was saying, you have mania time is that restart time
Mm-hmm.
where you find like in the dog days of summer, it's nothing.
Right.
So you have some time where there's nothing going on.
But this is his restart time right now with him coming back from surgery, being healthy. All the talk about the show on the way, 2 rosters, who's going to be on which roster. And I think what Fam and Mimi said are both accurate. He wants to repair his image, but also it is from a like standpoint of like, I'm being viewed one way. I got to fix that, not for the sake of like to be a better person, but like optics as well as maybe he does feel bad about certain people he wants to mend stuff with, but overall it's like
for the benefit of him, for the benefit
to
of
keep
him.
going and survive in this industry. Yeah.
So, Drip, as you'll come to know, there ain't no 100% healthy once you hit you hit a certain spot. Ain't no 100% healthy. So I don't know if he realized once he's 100% healthy.
My ankle hurt right now.
Out every morning.
Oh,
when I roll out the bed, like, oh,
ain't no 100%.
Yeah. No, he said that. That's why he got injured again. He's like, I came back. I wasn't cleared all the way. Then I got re-injured. Like, so for him to come back now, it's just. And I think Mimi made the point last week. Like, the argument of like, why should he come back?
That's how I feel in the morning.
Indeed.
Why should he come back when he always gets injured? In terms of the last, year, he's got injured 2 times. It's like, what left you have to prove? But because also, like,
I legit think that when he came in and he was like, "Yo, we gonna get these young motherfuckers over," I believe that.
Yeah,
I believe that was his goal. Mm-hmm. So he ended up getting injured, and I think that he's like, okay, I still have this goal of getting the young guys. And I think that that's what he wants to do, but he just can't. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't remember what the fuck I was talking about.
I don't believe he wanted to get anybody over. I believe he wanted to come back for the sake of coming back to say that he's CM Punk. I'm ready to come back now. I want to come back. Now I feel like it. Now I feel like making some money. So I'm going to be the guy on the show. I can manipulate this man with money to do whatever the hell I want. And I'm going to come back. And that's what I'm going to do. He got hurt. He had a temper tantrum, embarrassed the whole freaking company. And now they're basically creating a whole show on Saturday for him. And he's got the gall. Now, how many times has WWE been in Chicago and you never went to Chicago until now?
Well, don't forget they did the famous the one time they were in Chicago, they played the Cult of Personality, and he didn't come out. Remember? So they were fucking with him.
I don't remember that, and I'm not saying that it didn't happen. I'm not saying that
they were fucking with him as much as like he was fucking with them in terms of like continuing to talk shit over the years until he did backstage. There was constant back and forth between the two in terms of like the company and the whole lawsuit as well. But like what you said is accurate. Both of y'all are accurate. He did want to come back, and like I think he did want to show people who were willing to listen, because that was his thing the whole time during the scrum was like the people who he didn't like in terms of the young people were the ones who didn't listen, or who like Hangman Page, MJF, who he tried to like
they don't listen,
offer
that means
advice.
That's what you do, and that's what you do because
he's listen. That type of guy. Yeah, as you said, he's the narcissist.
He's a narcissist.
Like, but the guys who did listen are the guys he likes, the FTRs, Danhausen, anyone who like was willing to like show him respect.
Right,
he would show respect back. But if they said, "Nah, I'm good. I don't need your input," he was kind of like, "Oh well, fuck you then." Like,
right. Then he goes on and makes this compilation video. This compilation video of all things good. CM Punk, this great guy.
What video?
Like that guy.
Yeah.
It's
What
TikTok.
was that?
It was on TikTok. I think
Really?
it was on the timeline.
CM Punk has a TikTok?
No, somebody created a whole. Was it on his TikTok or was it on one of his channels? He created a compilation video of things that everybody said good about him. Conveniently, now.
When the talks
I don't
happened,
believe you, sir.
What kickstarted like the talk of the second show was his IG post about the show's ratings were better when he was there. Like they jumped all the way up, and I think he showed like the buy rates too of like his impact there really did matter compared to before and after like his injury. Like he was a big catalyst of why they had a really successful year last year. Or the from November to August.
The guys who a lot of folks mark as the biggest guys in AEW were basically all in the same segment at the end of the show this week, and it wasn't good. It wasn't great. I'll say that. I grade fairly easily. Like I'm not that tough a grade, and
it was doo doo.
No, I ain't gonna say doo doo. There was a match earlier that was
woof.
But they just didn't stick the landing, and there were a lot of those guys involved in that segment who you expect to stick a landing. So if that is the case, then maybe you do need a Punk to come back around.
But how long do you have him?
If you're letting him do what he wants and keeping him and making a whole new show for him, a while. It's gonna be a while.
I don't know.
Yeah,
and I'm just gonna. I'm. I'm of the other side, so my word is not bond. It's just my opinion, but I just don't. I don't know about that. And him showing up at WWE, I think it's kind of disrespectful.
To who?
To the company. It's kind of disrespectful to the company, not to WWE. I'm talking about AEW.
Mm-hmm. I know what you mean. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you signed a contract. They're getting ready to do this whole thing, and you know that there's contention there. Why would you even allow yourself to get caught doing that? You can do.
Well, that was
there's
the argument with
plenty
like
of
Brittany
ways to do
Starks,
it
right?
offline.
Do
But
we
you allow
know?
yourself.
Do we know for sure that it's a show for him?
Well,
I don't
they're
know if we
keeping him,
know anything.
but they're keeping him away from the other guys, right? Isn't that the perception?
Yeah, this
The show AEW Collision was trademarked in February, but they've not officially announced a Saturday. They've not announced that being a show or a Saturday show, if I'm not mistaken. But there's a lot of talk and speculation about what TBS or TNT, whatever channel is going to be on, and everybody doing the shit. There was a conversation between CM Punk and Chris Jericho recently that has been called uneventful, but I don't know if that was the meeting that was supposed to be the big meeting with CM Punk and Tony Khan and everybody.
You want to talk about narcissist? How has Chris Jericho jammed his? He ain't got nothing to do with this. Why is Jericho there?
He's the OG
because he snitched it to Tony Khan. Remember, like everyone was saying, like he was the guy who said, "Hey,
President to Tony Khan."
Hey, there was a fight
he's the OG.
Like,
he's the OG prize.
He is. He's the guy who was there at day one in terms of like their press conference outside the stadium.
Who's OG is Chris Jericho?
A lot of people over there.
What I'm saying is, we got definitions all fucked up.
I think the thing you got to remember though, Math, is CM Punk. No, what I'm saying is CM Punk is who Tony Khan wanted to have initially to be the OG. He didn't do it. It didn't. Instead. So Jericho did it. So I mean, by default, and I mean, and the way his recent contract re-sign was, he's installed himself as a mentor and a backstage figure back there. So I mean, he may not be our definition of what we know normally to be an OG, but I think there are people over there that looked at Daniel Garcia. All them JS motherfuckers probably look at Jericho as an OG.
They don't know.
They're young and dumb.
Your OG don't want nothing from you.
Right.
Your OG only want to make sure
that you shine.
You get to the next whatever. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm listening.
That is an ideological OG.
I don't know what that means.
That is the best idea of what an OG is. An OG for me is a nigga that give you the game. Sometimes the OG give you the game so he can get a game from me. I just seen an interview with the little girl that do all the interviews with the kids,
Jazzy,
with the rappers. Yeah. She was interviewing KRS, and it's not long drawn out. But he said when old niggas listen to young niggas, they faster to the old niggas. And when young niggas listen to old niggas, they faster to the young niggas. So I think in most OG, whatever G relationships, it's symbiotic. Like they take, it's a give and take. Mm-hmm. So I don't know necessarily. I think what Chris Jericho is listen, there is a certain amount of arrogance and narcissism that go along with what pro wrestling is. And I think a great deal of the old niggas, the old guard, the OGs, if you will,
keep me hot
in pro wrestling, there's a grift there. I'm gonna give y'all niggas the game, but there is something. I'm getting something. I'm leading with something. I'm from the way.
That ain't no.
But that ain't no OG. If you leave with something. Okay,
that's their OG.
Jericho, Jericho is their OG, but he is not the definition of what you just said.
So no, of course, I agree, but I think it's one of those things where currently two things are right. These are the OGs over there.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Fucked up over
who else are the OGs over there? Look at the AEW roster and tell me who else is the OG. I'm talking
on with the goddamn Nike and Adidas last
week. Nigga. At least
an elder.
Aren't it a whole?
He fixed it.
He fixed it this week.
I go to on before I go to him.
Let me call Mark Henry. Somebody got this. Somebody. It might have been Mark Henry.
He said, "Hey."
Mark Henry might have got that nigga right.
I would actually love it
in the first place if he saw it.
I would love to hit up Mark Henry, but Mark Henry, why did Arn Anderson wear all Adidas? Oh well, I heard y'all on the show last week, and I hit my boy and said, hey, you got to get right. You got to get right. Go on Amazon's here. Just click the link and get it sent to the arena. Something, whatever it is.
That is what I'm going with. As a matter of fact,
I like that.
So I see that Vaughn says he would go Arn before he got to Jericho, but I think that's a generation past. So you know what I'm saying?
Arn's not wrestling.
Yeah, Arn is Jericho OG.
He's at least in the ring.
Why is Jeff Jarrett winning matches?
Because Dax Harwood.
You know what? Of the old niggas that wrestle, like the old niggas that wrestle,
I rock with Jeff Jarrett over the old.
Jeff Jarrett been getting busy. Like he don't look bad.
But the other thing is, Dax Harwood likes losing singles matches. That's his thing. He wants to try and put on the best singles match he can. And if you said right now, Dax Harwood, you about to have a match with Bret Hart. Oh shit! So this is how I'm going to lose, and then they would just book the match backwards from there. Like that's his thing. I was not surprised that Jeff won that match.
Is that who he was in the ring with? Because I didn't see that part.
Yeah, it was Jeff Jarrett.
All I saw was that's all.
Vin Rock.
And I was like,
get
what?
Vin out of here.
Vin Rock is wild. No, I had to find a photo. This is Arn this week, just so we clear.
In a red tracksuit.
He rocked the red, and he rocked. Hey, we gotta get the comment out of here. One sec. Hold up. God damn it! It's like 15 things happening. Right. The production here, but look, the way he's rocking the Adidas is crazy. I don't know if those are
Sambas. He got the Sambas with the tongue.
The tongue looks crazy. The tongue looks crazy.
How is that tongue so far? That nigga shit.
I thought they were wrestling shoes at first. I did not understand how that tongue got up like that.
Did he just play soccer?
Did he just play soccer? Is funny.
Them soccer whores.
Soccer whores.
Indoor soccer whores.
Yeah.
He should have had some white and red shell toes.
No, then he would be Jason Sudeikis, and what's up with that?
Find Adidas karate shoes?
Arn DMC is the name of the episode. I don't care what nobody said. Arn DMC.
If you could find like the ARN and the DMC with
Arn's a crip.
Hold up. I'm sorry.
It's crazy.
Vin, can you do me a favor? Can you make a Arn DMC? I know you can, Vin. Please, please. Vin, please. I know you can.
Vin, please. And Vin making it right now.
Vin, please.
Vin a piece of shit.
Nah,
Vin a piece of shit.
Nah, Arn DMC is great.
Arn Adidas.
All day I dream about suplexes.
When I realized Wardlow was out there, I'm looking for what Arn's got on his feet. I'm like, nah, it better match this week. If that shit better match this week, I wasn't ready for it.
Arn's house is.
My Arn. You know what? We the worst in comments sections. We as Black people are the worst in comments.
You're not wrong, Mimi.
Because when I see a post, I go straight to the section.
Straight to the comments.
Them niggas stupid, yo.
My Arn Adidas. Do Project Home.
Yo, shout out to Arn. He got it right this week.
He got it right. Nah, yeah. Is he a Black Rass of the week?
Nah,
slow down.
You definitely slow down. Pump every break you got. Nigga.
Slow down.
Slow down.
What